Hey there, my name is Zach, otherwise known as SlothGod on MTGA. I am not new to Magic the Gathering, I'm not new to MTGA, but I am new to making videos on MTGA. But I thought I'd try my hand at it, because whenever I see a video on Reddit or YouTube of just random small-time people making random small-time decks for fun, I always love to look at them, because brewing is one of the things that makes Magic great. There are so many little synergies and cards that you can work together to make really fascinating decks. This is not really one of those decks. This is probably a deck you've seen many times before. I've just made something that I think is semi-unique. So we're playing Persistent Petitioners, 17 of them to be exact, and other than that, all we have in the deck are 4 Drowned Secrets for a little bit of extra mill, because obviously we're mono blue, running 19 islands. We have 4 ops for turn 1 and turn 3 once we played one of our 2 drops, which is the only other CMC of the deck. Otherwise, Blink of an Eye, which is 4 technically. But anticipate turn 3 or Persistent Petitioners turn 3 into an opt, especially with Drowned Secrets on the battlefield from turn 2, is a pretty fair turn 3 start. Opt is just perfect for the deck. Anticipate and Shimmer Possibility. Both do about the same thing. They find us our 4th Petitioner if we need it. Otherwise, if we already have 4 Petitioners, they keep us from drawing another, because we really don't need more than 4 unless we're worried about removal. So they help us get into our removal. You might notice there are no counters in the deck, which brings us to removal. 4 Blink of an Eye, perfect for bouncing whatever the biggest problem is, and drawing us a card, hopefully, if we get to 4 lands. Disperse, same thing, just doesn't give us the draw. 2 mana bounce. Another 2 mana bounce in Expel from Orazka, which is better in the deck than most other bounce spells besides Blink of an Eye, because if we somehow get to Ascend, which can happen every once in a while, it puts a card on top of the library instead of back in their hand, meaning we can just mill it, and essentially making it 2 mana hard removal. Perilous Voyage, really good against aggro decks, which are prevalent in the format, because it lets us scry 2 if the CMC is 2 or less. So it just, again, evens out our draws, kind of like Anticipate and Shimmer does when we don't want to draw our 4th Petitioner, or we do. So I would not recommend taking this deck into Ranked. I tried that for a few games and ended up lowering my rank. So this is more of a casual BO1 deck. I do have a sideboard for it, but I wouldn't really recommend taking this into anything constructed unless you put a lot of time into figuring out the numbers and the format and what you need to be doing for it. But anyway, let's see what we can do here. Oh, 1 land. Well, we can't keep that. Alright, 2 lands. Not bad. 3 Petitioners. We get a turn 1 opt to see if we can find that 4th Petitioner right away. Okay, we didn't, but honestly another land is fine. The key land pocket we want to be in is 4, so we can end up going turn 2 Petitioners, there we go, turn 2 Petitioner, into turn 3 Petitioner, hopefully opt, and then turn 4 double Petitioner and just have mill for 12 on turn 4. Esper Control, though, is not the best deck to be up against as mill. We get to mill some of their good pieces, and we don't attack and settle the wreckage, but Kaya's Wrath does just wipe us completely, and kind of makes it difficult for us to bounce back. This is a deck we would rather be playing sideboards against, so we could side in some counter magic. But I refuse! I refuse to play main deck counter magic. Oh, we also get Ritual of Sooted. That is another concern. Basically, this deck just dies to board wipe. And that's the long and short of it. Go for a mill. see if we can get any information. Do I expect a counter here? I think I do. Yep, there's a counter. So now we can anticipate. We get another Petitioner here. So we still end up having 4. We'll just get him for 2. Why not? They want to seal away. Oh, that would be sad, but they probably would have done that when we milled them for 1. Teferi.
Hurry.
Oh. So the only thing they could really have is Quench. I don't know if they have Quench, and I hope they don't have Quench. They do not have Quench. So he neg 3s. So even though this feels bad, we have to attack the Teferi instead of milling for 12.
As soon as I think of one.
Because if he ends up bouncing our Petitioner, we're pretty much just dead to the fact that we can't mill them at all.
Let's skip to the good part.
And now, if they don't have anything, even though we expect a board wipe, we can end up killing the Teferi. Alright, they did have Mortify. Drowned Secrets would have been pretty nice earlier. Now it could just get negated. Or any other kind of counter magic. Yeah, that works. And they do have mana for Settle the Wreckage, but honestly at this point it doesn't matter too much. We should just be trying to keep this Teferi from going off.
Keep up the pace.
As per control, why are you hanging out in the casual? This is not where you belong. This is where fun decks live. Settle, removal spell. The removal spell. So it's not too bad. We still get rid of the Teferi. I'm gonna guess they have another in hand though. I mean, we're a Petitioner's deck. We're gonna take Petitioners. Because if we, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 11 left in 44 cards, so not a great percentage to draw. Why you do this? Why you do this, opponent? New phone, who do this? Actually don't want to mill them now because they just wind up getting back whatever they want. They're going to get back to Teferi. This is insufferable. Ooh, look, Thought Erasure. We have 0 cards in hand. And almost 0 creatures. And there's a land. We needed that. Well, I'm gonna scoop it up. Not exactly what we want to play with Mill. Esper Control. Not exactly the fastest start either. Hopefully we just play against a nice, calm, mid-range maybe. Nothing that goes too wide or too tall. Wide is fine. Nothing that goes too tall or stops us from blinking things. Oh, this hand's interesting. I'm gonna keep it for shits and giggles. Ooh, the new Raw. It's a spicy. So we're just gonna wait for Drowned Secrets so we can start getting the mill off. Yeah, it looks like they don't have a start, so this is probably a good time to just casually run out of Drowned Secrets. There are 2 tapped Sacred Foundries. Mardu. Ooh, Mardu tokens. Mardu, what do you call it? Aristocrats. Mardu Aristocrats. Let's start looking at what they're trying to do. Yeah, we gotta start getting the mill off before everything gets too wild. Yeah, that's fine. So now we can go Petitioner, Petitioner, leave up chumps. And end up milling 4 with the Petitioners as they enter. Our bounce magic goes really, really well against tokens. But not too well against that, honestly. So do we even... Let's count here. Next turn we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 permanents. So expelling doesn't actually get us the mill value. So I think the best bet is just to go for it. So try to just chain together bounce spells to keep the demon from killing us in 3 turns. I don't know what they could possibly have to make this... Okay, perfect. Alright, fair enough. See if we can find a better bounce spell here. I want that, but I don't want that. I don't want that. We need to find better answers to this demon. Five, 6, 7, 8. Sure, nah. I can imagine them playing that 4 mana, make some tokens and give them haste. Not the best luck with petitioners today. Oh! Okay. We'll discard an island. With this, we'll sacrifice a petitioner. This is not fantastic. We can shimmer now. Mill for 2. But we do die to 1 Demon of Catastrophe's attack. Do we just start chaining together? I think we just start chaining together blue spells. To try as hard as we can to just mill our opponent out. With their sacrifice deck, I would honestly imagine them running reassembling skeletons, and I don't see any, so... So they have to have creature, then demon. Oh, that's not that much of a problem. That is the fact that we didn't draw a single thing. Well, no attacks. Might as well mill them out. See, now the problem is they just win as soon as they exile something. A creature from their graveyard. Do they play creature? Yeah, they do. Oh, this is rough. Keep filtering. Now we mill 2 cards every time, or 4 cards every time we cast a blue spell. So there is honestly the case that we can just keep chaining together things and wind up winning this somehow, some way. God, Drowned Secrets is really good. For mill, at least. It's a blue spell. Do we draw a land? Please don't draw a land. Oh, yes. So this is backup land of the deck. Get down some Drowned Secrets and try to, like, loop your deck with insane amounts of card selection. Okay, we have blinks. So now we can blink the demon as it comes in. Oh, this is going to trigger, isn't it? So what would make this the best option? Just doing it now, I guess. Or blinking. I think blinking this is probably the best option. This is going to go off no matter what. We can't stop that from going off. But we can stop them from getting a creature exiled here. Yeah, we got petitioners, okay. We just need to survive one more turn, I think. Yeah, one more turn. If we get one more blue card. If we get one more blue card. We just win the game. One more. Magic Gods! I've heard Saffron Olive say it so many times on his videos. It's time I bring it to the forefront. Magic Gods, give us one blue spell. We only have 19 land. We have how many lands left? 12? 11? 11. We have 11 lands and 36 cards. Can you kill us? Can you kill us, opponent? No, you cannot. We got him. Whew. Can't believe we stuck it out. That is fantastic. Okay, let's play one more and see what 2 out of 3 looks like. And then put this up somewhere. This hand looks a lot like the first, except for no drown secrets. But now we just turn 1 opt without any problem. Turn 2 Petitioner, turn 3 Shimmer plus opt, or Petitioner plus opt, depending on what we get. So Petitioner. Okay, that's a really good target for bouncing. Okay, Petitioner. And we opt. And we can't see our card. There we go. We already have 2 Perilous Voyages. I don't really... Okay, well, that's a better blink spell at least. Two-drop black creature? He's looking at his mana like, didn't mean to do that, but who knows? I feel like he didn't mean to do that. Yes, that's great for us. That's really, really good for us. Let's try to find a 4th land. Or 4th Petitioner, actually. Yeah, we'll take the 4th Petitioner. And then we'll just pass the turn on to you there, Sonny. I can imagine next turn taking a lot from Ajani's Primate, which will be really sad. It's only 3. We can jump that as long as they don't leave mana open for Nightmare Thirst. Better swing. Yeah. He's gonna pass it all. And then we'll mill you for 1. Feel our wrath. So now we'd really like another land. Do we go digging for another land and risk whiffing? And leave a Perilous Voyage to deal with Ajani's Primate? And then, yeah. Okay, so if we find an island, please give us an island. Yes. So now play the island. Leave up Perilous Voyage, or double Petitioner activation, I guess. But I think we'll be bouncing this guy here. It's grind too. Yeah, we can chump block this, like double block, and if they wind up, actually I don't know there. But anyway, next turn we will double Petitioner and just start the mill train. So that's why I think it's probably just better to block Ajani's Primate. Okay, they're gonna gain 1. And we can't even chump that. So we'll blink a Johnny's. Scry 2. Land Petitioner. We want the Petitioner for chump blocking purposes and for removal purposes. So we'll keep that. No blocks there. Haha! There was a Nightmare's Thirst. So now I think we're on the same plan. Let's play Petitioners. Leave up Perilous Voyage for whatever we want. That's saucy. Do we even blink that? I think so. I think we have to wait to blink the Legion Lieutenant when that becomes an issue. We will mill you though. Oh, 4 cards in the graveyard. But gosh, now do we have to... No, there's still 2. I don't see them playing some sort of mass pump spell or board. They could play board wipe, but I doubt they'd do it here. I'm assuming they go like, yep, Pride Mate. So he gets huge on these lifelink triggers. Do they have like a cast down? Something to kill us. Kill our Petitioners. And make us really sad. But they definitely don't have a pump spell for all of them. Yeah, it's a lot of triggers. Phone it. Yeah, we'll keep that. Yeah, so now let them do whatever they're gonna do. Interesting. So we'll let them attack with all the tokens. And then we'll bounce the Lord. And we'll bounce a Johnny's Pride Knave. Okay, they're not swinging with the Lord. Yeah, we don't care. So we're just gonna bounce that. Scry 2. We will... And then we will also blink the Legion Lieutenant. And then block all of the tokens. Well, actually we'll block everything. Because they have no mana. They'll gain a bunch of life, but we don't really care. Mill 12. So now we just need to survive one more turn. And we're good. Blink. Yes. So now, no matter what they do to kill our petitioners, we still win, I think. They would need a lot of good draws, or a lot of good cards in hand to figure out how to get this. A board wipe would definitely do it. One kill spell does not. I honestly don't even know if we need to blink here, depending on what they do, because we just get to do it on their own step. Okay, so if they buff this thing somehow, then we blink it, but I mean, we just have that option. Down to 7. Okay. So blink that. And then I don't know if they can actually get us here. But we will block anyway. Oh, no we won't. No we won't. Because I'm afraid of Nightmare's Thirst. GG. Oh, it's always so close, but we got him. Best 2 out of 3. Yay! That's always so stressful. Alright. Well, I hope that was enjoyable for some people. If you enjoyed it, I'll probably be putting this up on Reddit and YouTube. So, message me on there if you like it or don't. Some suggestions would be fine. And I'll talk to you guys later.